Hello everyone, welcome to the Don't Starve Together dedicated server stress test. I am so happy that I've finally got this working, slash Friday vlog. So welcome! We're generating the world and building a touch of magic, insulating Weber's fur and inserting gears, reticulating a hint of a shadow, and all sorts of fun stuff. I had a couple problems with this game. I had an automatic update setting that was failing, so I had to manually update the server. We were a version behind, but the reason I was also having a problem is I could not see my server in the server browser, even on LAN. Well, I could find it, and I did find it, obviously, but I have to use the Steam server browser, not the in-game Don't Starve Together server browser. Now, I believe you guys will be able to... I'll need to do some testing, so I'm not sure, but I believe you guys will be able to see my server in the server browser. It's just me, for some reason, I can't see my own server, so I have to join this special way, but that's fine, hopefully. If not, I think there are other ways for me to help you get to my server, should that be necessary come the live stream. But coming on the live stream, we are certain to have Don't Starve Together on a dedicated server, and it should be much better this time. Now, the good news does come with a bit of bad news, and the bad news is, unfortunately, we lost the save. I told you guys that I was going to import the save from the last live stream to the new dedicated server, the Listen server. Unfortunately, that's not possible because the Listen server did not have caves, and the dedicated server does have caves. And the reason that is because you need two server channels to run a game with caves. So I don't think the Listen servers do that. So, yeah, I think it's quite a shame. It might be possible if I ran a server without caves, but I think caves are really cool, and I think I'm willing to do the reset for the caves if you guys are. And we would have died eventually. But it's a shame, because you guys did so well! I was impressed by how many people showed up for my birthday live stream. I was really... it was moved. You know, it was moving. It was... I am grateful for the number of people that showed up. I felt appreciated. So, I think it was quite a good turnout. I'm sorry I didn't do the Discord server like I planned to do it, but I plan to do it this time. The reason I didn't do the Discord server last time was because I wasn't planning to do a Listen server on my own computer, and it was going to tie up more processing speed. And so I was just worried that juggling these things might be too much. I don't know, I don't think the Discord server would have actually added too much to the load. But this time, I swear, I'm planning to do the Discord server. We got the dedicated server working, although it's taking a while to generate. But there's a lot to generate. But I assure you the world is currently generating, and I did a small test already where I walked around for the first day and got myself killed. But I'm going to play it seriously when it loads up. Haha! We've finished. Oh, and now we have special loading screens there. That was a Christmassy style loading screen, and I think there's a lot of different loading screens. Okay, so let's be someone at random, because I think that'll be fun. But yeah, sadly we lost I am the Mime. The Mime is the handicap character, from what I understand. The Mime is generally a bad character, but he's for pro players. If you're really talented, you should be a Mime, because their existence is rough. They kind of suck. He has less max health than usual, less max food than usual, and his sanity isn't that impressive. Nothing about the Mime is impressive, and I don't think he can do as much damage. I think he was basically like the handicap character, like, I'm really good at this game, I can beat it with a mime kind of character. So cool, alright. Juice berries. I'm not used to these, but I think I was in a game with them once. They're like the other kind of berries, they're just kind of different. Now, the one advantage of this guy is he does have balloons. He has infinite balloons. Oh, making balloons does take my stamina away, or my sanity away. But then I can play with the balloons. Oh, that's right, the balloons can be a distraction. The balloons can potentially save your life, so... I mean, that's cool. You can make as many balloons as you like, using your infinite pile of balloons. That's right, he just makes gestures. Pulling a rope. Oh, I'm trying to get him to comment on things. The mime does not comment on things. Clap, clap, Wave your hands. That's that's funny. Oh, it's kind of funny being a mime. Alright, but yes, here we are. We're in the server. It's working. It works great. None of us will experience nearly as much lag, at least due to processing power, as we were. There might be a little bit of lag due to, you know, latency, and if I get too many people joining, you know, I only have so good of a connection as far as, like, upload speed is concerned. But I think I have a decent connection. But actually, I'm gonna have to look at my connection as far as, like, hosting a server. I'm not sure if I have a completely appropriate connection for hosting a server, but it's decent. I have a decent connection, so I'm curious to see how many people I can handle. Certainly, I'll be able to handle a lot more now now because the frames per second processing power was a big bottleneck in addition to the latency. And now the only thing holding on my server back will be mostly the latency. I mean, processing power could become an issue if we build a really big base or something, or have a lot of people on. But anyways, so this is good. This is progress. And personally, I even had, because I was doing the listen server, I even had a little bit of frame rate drop occasionally. So this will be better for me since I'm running it on a separate computer now. I'm running it on a very nice laptop that can handle this sort of thing. And the only problem with the laptop is that I have to set it up on a raised... it has, like, poor ventilation on the bottom, so I have to put it on some... I have some cardboard, like, feet that I made for the thing, because it doesn't have very good feet. And it doesn't have good ventilation, so if you don't put it on, like, little cardboard feet or something, it'll overheat. But I think I've got it raised up high enough where it's got proper ventilation. I've got my laptop adequately ventilated, so my laptop has not overheated yet, and that's a good sign. Everything's going good. I'm running around. One of the things I'm looking for to see if I'm properly doing things, the final test of this server is to find a cave and open up the cave entrance and go into said cave. And here we are. If I can get into this cave... Oh, damn it. Where's a piece of flint when you need it? If I can get into this... If I can get into that cave, my raison d'etre, as a... which is a very, appropriate thing to say, as I'm a mime. My reason for being... My existence, my mission, if I choose to accept it, is to get into that darn cave. I just need a pickaxe, which means I need one more piece of flint. Where is a piece of flint? God dang it. So close and yet so far away. There's gold. Can't mine that gold without one other piece of flint. We haven't seen one other piece of flint with how far I've traveled. Are you kidding me? In a world where no flint exists. What kind of world generation is this? This is a madhouse. This is pretty... What, I do the special mod? It's like all juice berries and no flint. No flint world. God dang it. Why? Why is there no flint? I mean, I'm gonna call shenanigans and revolt. I'm just gonna build a torch and start torching everything if you don't give me flint. I swear. I swear. Or do I have to? Maybe if we go out into the wasteland, and I gather up enough tumbleweeds, I'll eventually find a tumbleweed with a piece of flint in it. Well, this is the wrong biome for flints. But usually you can find flint just about everywhere. Alright, well, we're gonna need to make a torch. Put that away. Not yet. Don't get angry at me, spider. Juice berries. Juice berries seem pretty nice. I wonder how juice berries compare to the normal kind. I mean, they look different. They give 3. You get 3 per bush, which is freaking awesome. So, I mean, in a sense, I think I like the juice berries better just because you get more per bush. but I don't know about the... And they seem pretty nutritious. I guess I'm gonna hop in yon wormhole. Alright. I'm gonna put on the torch early because it might take a little bit. We're getting pretty close to nighttime. Okay, any flint over here? I was hoping that I'd find an area with more flint. Damn it, come on. Just one piece of flint. One piece of flint! Yes! Our mission is complete. My god, it was a long and difficult mission. Am I whacking? You whack the bush. Huh. Well, if I'm whacking the juiceberry bush with my torch, I gotta be careful. I mean, you can light that thing on fire with a torch, right? Or does that not work that way? I don't know. Let's go back. Who cares about my sanity? I'm a mime. You clearly mimes aren't meant to be sane. You're a mime? That wasn't a sane decision. Alright. Let's go! Open up the portal to the new world. Well, actually, it showed the plug. I think if it shows it being plugged up, I think that's... Ooh, careful now, mime. Careful. Careful. Holy crap, no! No! What the heck? Oh my god! What is a lot of spiders? I just went the wrong way. Holy crap, that freaked me out. How am I not dead? That was terrifying. That was a terrifying amount of spiders, and I was going all slow and stuck in the... Oh, right. There is a bit of a delay when dealing with a dedicated server, as a dedicated server saves. It's set to save every day. So, since it auto-saves, you will get a lag. And expect this, when playing on my dedicated server, at the beginning of the new day, you will get a bit of a lag like that. It showed me getting a latency issue, even though I'm right here. The server is just like a few feet away. So just remember that. Expect a lag right at the end of the night at the beginning of the day, because if you're not expecting that lag spike, it can get you killed. But if you're expecting it, at least you can take it into account. Life's not perfect, but it's good. So, we're going. We're connecting. Come on. Come on, you wonderful thing. Please. Please make it. Yes! Yes! We have a properly working dedicated server. You know, I was pretty sure it was going to work, because I saw that the sinkhole was there. Usually it's not there. I was almost certain it was going to work, but there was a part of me, that was a decent part of me that was afraid, because I have had so much difficulty getting this server working. So much more difficulty getting this server working than I should have. Like, I spent most of my birthday... It's true, I spent, like, the lion's share of my birthday working on the damn server, and I didn't get it working, and I was quite disappointed that I didn't get it working, but I tried not to let it show, because, you know, I wanted to make you guys happy, and I wanted to have fun, and I still had fun. We all had fun on the Listen server. The Listen server worked admirably well, I must say, but I do have to say that the Listen server breaks down eventually, because when you build like a bunch of forts and a bunch of things, when you have too many assets on the map, on the gameplay area, the processing power just gets too much to play the game and host all that stuff at the same time. And then once you start losing frames, then it makes it worse, because that just... It like piles on top of the data loss, the packets lost due to the lag issues, so... if you're having any connection issues in the first place, the frames lost on being a Listen server will just amplify that problem. And so it starts to get out of control. And then eventually you'll die, not just due to the game getting harder as you go on, but due to processing issues. And that doesn't sound as much fun, so... again, hooray, but I am sad that I lost your guys' data, and that I was not able to carry it over, as I promised I would. Well, I didn't promise, but I gave my word, and, you know, a man's word is his bond. It's his... Sir, do you have no honor? Does your word mean nothing, good sir? I say, good sir, shallst I duel you for your slander? I don't know. Let's light a fucking mushroom on fire. Oh. And I'm gonna eat carrots. Hey, I got a present. I can open that present if I get science. I bet there's science down here somewhere. So what happens to a mushroom when it lights on fire? Does it give you charcoal? This is for science! For science, I am learning about what happens to a blue mush tree whilst it burns. Choo choo! Yep, that's how it would, that's how I would describe. Me too, Mime. That's how I totally would describe what just happened there. Alright. We're learning Mime, although I think he does that whatever I say. Whatever I point out, I think he does that, but never has it been more true. Has it been true? Then now. Alright, well, my sanity is slowly... I'm slowly losing my grip on sanity. On my sanity. I must quickly act before I lose all my senses. Anyways, I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue this game when it comes to the live stream. I'm probably gonna generate... I'm not crazy about being the Mime for a long term, so actually yeah, I'm probably gonna regenerate the world again when we do the live stream to get another fresh one. But I think this has been a great test. Everything's going great. I am planning to do more. Now let's do some of the vlog. Talk about some of the vlog. What's happening on the channel. So what's coming out down the pipe is more Witcher. Absolutely, that game is awesome. It's better than I expected, and I was expecting good things, so that's good to hear. More Fallout 4. I'm enjoying what I see so far. Although I did have a few difficulties. Wow, the juice berries are already stale. That was quick. But anyways, so, yeah, Fallout 4. More Cataclysm Dark Days ahead. There will be the tales of Craig Ferguson and the brief, brutal tale of Craig Ferguson, and then the continuing tale of Comrade Gary. Comrade Gary is doing quite well. He continues to exist, and there are rabbit people, and they have carrots, and I believe if you eat the carrots, they will be very angry at you. Yes, I would describe them as riding a bicycle and leaning on your torch. That's a good way to describe them there. Alright, I want gold. How come gold is so hard to come by down here? Also, can I make more torch? No, you cannot. Warning. Torch resources low. Perhaps you should return to the surface world. Alright. Although we are running out of daylights in the surface world as well, so... I've got plenty of tufts. I just need a few branches. Okay, returning to the surface realm. But I have to get ready for nighttime. Aw, the kitty. The raccoon kitty is going after a Christmas decoration. Okay, so I've got a bit of a torch left. Interesting how the lights... It's interesting how this is a light radius. Huh. That's convenient. But I can't stick around because those bats are gonna get me. I only have so much torch to rely on, so I'm gonna do the torch technique where I turn the torch on and off. Turning off your torch temporarily does hurt your sanity, but losing sanity is better than losing your life. Charlie. Now, Charlie, no. Okay, crap. Okay, if I keep going into these fireflies, I will not die. Come on, daylight. Come on, daylight. Come on, daylight. I need daylight. I need daylight. I need daylight so bad. Fireflies. Thank you, fireflies. Holy crap. Life saved by fireflies. That is a bit tense. I am thoroughly insane, by the way. Oh, right. I could have made a campfire. Oh, by the way, you could have made a campfire. Let's not... I was only thinking about torches. Right. Okay, well. Let's just be glad that we're alive. That I'm alive. I'm speaking like I have multiple personalities. Let's be glad we're alive. Balloon Johnson. My balloons. We're alive, my balloons. You and I. Alright, so, yeah, there was stones over there. There's a quarry over there. Ooh, sanity. Oh, my sanity. I'm going to pick flowers. My sanity. My stomach's feeling a little bit empty. I'll fill them with stale juiceberries. Alright, the juiciness. Oh, the juiciness of the juiceberries. Oh, so juicy. Alright. Well, I've got the twigs I need. Got a few extra carrots. When you're insane enough, rabbits no longer look like rabbits, but instead look like nightmare creatures. And those rabbit people also look like nightmare creatures. Fortunately, they do not attack you like nightmares, although the rabbit people I think do. I'm not sure about that, but I think, or if the rabbit people are pissed off at you, they'll be worse, maybe. I'm not sure if you're insane. In any case, don't piss off the rabbit people, and try to stay sane. Or if you are insane, don't mess with the rabbit people. But the problem with this is that when you are insane, and you deal with the rabbits, when you eat little rabbits, if you try to eat them for meat, I think they start giving, like, nightmare fuel or something, which... Actually, getting nightmare fruit fuel from rabbits can be really useful, because nightmare fuel can be hard to come by. On the other hand, if you need food or sanity, it can be kind of bad. Okay, so it's good to know, though, if you need to get nightmare fuel. I think it was. Okay, so there's some gold. No, that's not gold. No, those aren't gold. Those are something else. Okay, I thought I knew where gold was, but instead it's just like moon rocks and stuff. Okay, well, it looks like this is a quarry sector down in this direction. So let's go to the quarry sector. And make it sound like a sci-fi film. We are going to the quarry sector! Go! Go, worker number 2534. You will go to the quarry sector. And you will mine... You will mine for several time units. You will mine for several cycles until your shift is complete. All right, congratulations. You have mined in the mining sector successfully, and now we have buckled gloves. Yes, we will use these nows. In fact, yeah, let's dress this mime up. Wait, when did I get this? Yuletide Freak? Oh no, Yuletide Frock. Yuletide Freak. I couldn't read it because I'm in a window. Ah, okay, Yuletide. So, I guess because it's Christmas, we get free options. A Yuletide overcoat, or oh, Yuletide Frock. You Yuletide Freak. He's a freak! Oh, I have a skirt underneath my Yuletide frock, but you wouldn't know it. Oh, and I've got sneakers? I do have sneakers. I forgot that I got sneakers. When did I get sneakers? Well, I got the buckled gloves. They're my first gloves. That's awesome. I think I like him in the frock. Oh. Oh, what is it with me and cross-dressing in this game? I usually do not make my... You know, I swear I haven't been a transvestite at any point in my life. No, I haven't. I haven't dressed up for any... I would... You know, I like Monty Python a lot. I do. I wonder how... I wonder how I would look in a dress. Just for a comedy thing. But not as... It's not my idea. All my juice berries went bad. Alright, well, it doesn't look like a frock until you really pay attention to it. I'll just pretend. I'm just pretending I'm a wizard. It's not much different from we're basically implying that wizards wear dresses, and they do. All right, well, let's build a fire pit. Maybe I will continue to run this instance until I run it into the ground. I don't know. We can kind of take a vote on it, I suppose. In any case, so I've got 2 gold. Got plenty of stone. Just made myself a fireplace a bit early. Let's gather up a bit more wood, I suppose. Although I broke my axe. Right. I have no more sticks. So, guess I'm not going to worry about that right now. Oh, there's more trees. Alright, if I can find more sticks, then we'll do that. Some more... Going back to the vlog topics, just, so there's going to be some more Mountain Blade coming. More Witcher, more Fallout 4, I said those things. A little bit more Crush Deluxe. I think there's like 1 more episode before the championship, 1 or 2, was it? And then that'll be the last season of Crush Deluxe I'll be doing for a while, just because I've got better things to do. But you know, I might revisit Crush Deluxe eventually. Just you know, we played it a lot recently, so you know, that series is going to be on break. Oh, there's my axe. Jeez, I just wasn't paying attention. Okay, the server screen just went on safe mode or whatever, screensaver mode, but I was worried that my server was shutting down or something, but no, it's just the screen went black. But that's just so the screensaver, you know, like the shutdown or whatever. Yeah. Just you know, I can see my server screen over there, so occasionally I look over it to check on it just to see its health. And to suddenly see it just go black like that concerned me, because I was expecting things to halt up here, but no. It's fine, whatever. Alright, so, getting through this night 3 with my wonderful fire pit. And what I want to do next is I wouldn't mind making myself a backpack that is extremely useful. Gift wrap. Wrap things up nice and pretty. Bundling wrap. Part and parcel to bundling your stuff. Okay, so backpack requires a lot of twigs that I do not have. So we need to go twig hunting. Alright, twig hunting. It's just so nice to be able to play this game again. I have not been playing this game. It says I've got like 90 hours racked up on this game, but that's mostly just me being on the intro screen while I'm working on the server. I left the game up several times, so it's like, while the game says I've played this for like 90 hours now, really only about, sadly, like 40 of them have been spent actually playing the game, which, yeah, I'm looking to rectify that. But, I mean, yeah, I have played this game a fair amount, obviously. But I don't feel like I'm anywhere near the 100 hours that it basically says. I'm up to, like, it was like 90 something, 95 when I last checked. So, you know, like at the end of the session, I'll probably be at the 100 hours, which will be cool. But it's not really, it's more like that many hours working on the server, damn near, and other things. Anyways, I got 2 twigs, and I'm mining more gold for some reason. Twigs, right. I want twigs. I can get some ice, I guess. It works as filler, and it's still delicious on its own. And I guess I just can't help myself. Whack. Whack. It only takes 3 hits. Okay. Still having some sanity issues. This is not the area one wants to be in if you want to obtain twigs. A huge quarry zone, though. If I want to get a lot of stone, that is the place to do it. Alright, if I really hate having sanity, I could hop in that portal. It's always tempting if you want to change your biome or zone in a hurry. If you want to get to a different sector, if you want to quickly travel between the quadrants, you must take the wormhole. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would never jump into something like that if I saw it in real life. Well, maybe I wouldn't say never, but the chances are really, really low. There'd have to be something really terrible about to get me. The option of not jumping into the wormhole would have to be really, really bad for me to want to jump in said hole. And then somebody also would have to be providing a really strong argument. Like, it's fine. It's not so bad. All that stuff. And yeah, it's not never, but I mean, if you look inside the wormhole, it's got teeth. There are teeth there. You know, if there was a lack of teeth, then maybe, but who knows if it doesn't just, go straight to his stomach. The idea that jumping into a hole like that would lead to anything but potential death is kind of impressive. Because, yeah, it does not look healthy. It's the orifice of a creature, and generally speaking, from human experience, the orifices of creatures generally are designed to do one of two things, and neither of them are a pleasant thing to jump into. Oh. So, it makes perfect sense that it's considered not a sane thing to do by your character. I would agree. And it's just lucky that it works out. It's an interesting game mechanic, and I think it's funny. It's a funny joke, wormhole, but it's actually like a worm. A hole that's a worm. I still don't know what this thing's about, but it does weird things at night. Yeah, it's a box. It's like it's a box. Or something. I totally get ya. I don't get what he's saying. I totally get what you're saying. Clearly the mime is completely insane and needs a garland. Hello, tall bird. I got balloons. Would you like to pop a balloon? Nope. Okay, I got the tall bird pissed off at me. I was playing with the tall bird. I've got a garland. I do not need sanity. Let's play with a tall bird for fun. I got balloons. I don't know how to use balloons properly. I thought balloons might be a distraction. Not really much of a distraction there. My sanity is really horrible now. It's going down at night, and I made balloons. Hopefully I can regather my sanity during the day. All these juice berries are wonderful, though. I mean, I got mad juice berries. I don't have to worry about food for a long time. Quite a while. At least until the season changes, and then I don't have to worry about it again. Okay. So once again, my science machine is back up there. Let's get back to the science machine. To the science machine! Science. 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 Science man. It's Science Man. The superhero that did not last very long. Not very popular, Science Man. He just did not have staying power. Right, we're gonna need wood. Yeah, it was that first issue. Science Man gets wood for the children. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, it just did not play well. The phrasing on that one was very unfortunate. And so it was a very short-lived series. Okay, do we have a torch? Do I have torch materials? I'm gonna need them very soon. Okay, just drop this. I have torch materials. I have torch. Good. I have wood for fire. I will plant tree on stone where it will have a very hard time existing. I wonder if it will be able to do that. Okay. Do you ignore me, tall bird? Yes, you will go to sleep. I must get to my fireplace, so I do not waste too much of my torch. Aha. Fuel, fuel, thank you. Put out my torch. And I'll just wield my axe for now. Okay, I would like to be able to see my science machine. I should have put my fireplace a bit closer. Okay, science! Refining stone. Cut stone. Set down this for now. Okay. Now, I need electrical doodads. How much gold did I? Alright, I just set down my gold. Set down my blue caps for now. And then I'll make some electrical doodads. Two of them. And now the science machine requires more wood. And 2 more cut stone. Okay. So I got this stone under control. We just need more wood. Alright, let's make that happen. There's some wood there. There's a lot more wood there. Okay, let's go over there. Where we know there's plenty of wood. Yeah, go away, crow. Had enough of your nonsense. That tree is too small. It's kind of a shame to cut down a tree that's too small. So this is one of these trees that can't give pine cones anyways, because then it doesn't matter what stage you chop them down at. I mean, I suppose they might grow some, but still. Yeah, I generally like to chop down larger trees, because then you get more pine cones from them, and then you can replace said trees, and the cycle of life continues. Otherwise, you might have trouble getting wood later on. So, I mean, I like to think about the future, but obviously, you've got to think more about the short term than the long term. But I like to think about the long term at least a little bit. You know, let's think about where your next piece of wood is coming from. And also, if you get a bunch of pine cones, then you can plant trees close by, so it's more accessible. So there's a lot of advantages to doing such things, and generally getting more trees. But yeah, we're getting a lot of. I'm going to get some extra wood tonight. Take care of my wood problems, because well, it is a bit of a trek. Actually, yeah, the disadvantage of chopping these particular trees down is that those weird logs, or those weird. I wonder what the deal is with that little monster cave. Like that rock den. What comes out of the rock den? I have no clue, but it does not sound good from the way our characters talk about it. Not this character. By the way, this character talks about it, pulling the rope and doing the wavy dance, you know. Alright, so this tree, that's about the minimum, the minimum size I would cut the tree down. Just about, because yeah, it's giving me exactly one pine cone back per tree I chop down. Okay, so space is an issue right now. I guess I'll go ahead and plant these right away. I was hoping to take these pine cones back, but I gotta drop something. Or I could just eat the last of these juice berries. Actually, yeah, I had room to eat that juice berry. Okay, done. But yeah, if I chop a tree down that's any smaller than this, I will not receive pine cones at all when I chop it down. See, or no, that was 2. Okay, that was a full-size tree. Alright, yeah, sometimes I can't tell if it's a full-size tree or if it's a nearly full-size tree, but I got 2 pine cones from that one. Yeah, so I chop down 1 tree, we get 2 trees, and some wood. Very nice. And I get to take that back to my camp. But that tree is just a bit too small to chop down. And so it seems like it's kind of a shame to do so, because you'll just break even. Now, is this a larger one? It kind of looks larger than that one, but not by much. Yeah, that one was a larger one. Okay, so now I got 2 birch nuts. I can't really carry them. Okay, I'll just plant these. And some of my extra balloons. Right, this is... those were my test balloons right at the beginning. Ooh, I have a twig. I likey twig. Not enough twigs, have I? I will take twig. Okay, and then we'll refine a bunch of boards. Hey, my fireplace is still running, although just barely. That is vastly more efficient. Okay, boards. I think I made too many boards, but that's fine. No, I think I need one more boards. Okay. Boards. It's like if I made more boards, or too many boards, I can just make a treasure chest or something with them. Or no, I did make too many boards. There's a boards. I dropped one. Okay. I can make a potter's wheel. Marble will be like clay in your hands. Interesting. I've never got a potter's wheel before. I didn't know they had potter's wheels. Is that a new thing? Okay, alchemy engine! I'm not sure if I should have put that there, but I just did. So, hey. I'm not sure if this is the best spot for a camp, because it's... Well... I mean, I guess there's a lot of biomes nearby, but... yeah, it's kind of awkward. I like, this would have been a better spot. Because look, there's like all sorts of stuff nearby. Although that might be a little bit dangerous, but it's near the portal. It's, well, whatever. This is fine. This is fine. I chose it. It's fine. Alright, so, now I really would like a backpack. I have the resources for a backpack. Oh, right. Well, then I'm really happy. Okay, cool. Then I'll just take stuff now. And, I guess I could stoke the fire, but it's a little bit early for that. Let's see. Can I plant trees here? Can trees really grow here? Now, I know there's some sort of point to the terrain types. Like, I think you can take, like, a pitchfork and change terrain types or something. But I don't know exactly what it affects. Because it seems like you can still grow trees here. But I think, like, you'll get meteor showers in zones like this more often. And that's where the rocks come from. So, actually, yeah. I think that's how it works. Like, before the game didn't have a way of regenerating resources. But now the game has ways of regenerating resources, like if the game's running out of rocks, meteor storms will happen, or this or that or something. I'm not really sure, but in any case, I'm not sure if this is the best place to be, but, well, here I am. Alright, well, we're on day 5. I think I'm going to wrap things up after this, because I'm not really sure how much longer I want to play, but I'm having a lot of fun right now. Because I don't know what's next, but... Well, yeah, the dedicated server, it's working! Hooray! Thank you for joining me. It's so great to see this working. I hope you'll join me tomorrow for the live stream, 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. And, well, yeah, it's Dracula's server, with a D, as the password. Even though I'm Tiegon in the game, the Discord server will be running. I'll put a link in the description below to both of these things. And yeah, I'm really happy right now. It's like I'm so glad that I finally got this working. Anything else with the channel? Just, yeah, thanks again to my patrons as usual. I'll go ahead and put their names up. You know, Todd Harmon, Joseph Tice, Trevor Michelisi, and my anonymous donor as well. Definitely very appreciated. And that's about it. Well, one of those trees did grow. Okay. Alright, so this has been the Don't Starve Together dedicated server test / vlog. It went wonderfully. I'm very happy. And I'll see you guys during the live stream tomorrow and in the next game. Good night.